I work with people in what I call the messy middle, so 25 to 55. Most of the key life decisions happen in that time. If you're to give some kind of closing advice to people, where should they start? If they're looking at a 1 to 3 year timeline, what matters most from your experience?
Tracking, knowing where your money is coming in and out. For me, that is the number one, right? If you can't track it, if you don't know, then you really aren't in a position to be able to know where to put your money and how much you have. So many of us just go into this blind. We live month to month without really knowing where our money goes. And it can be sobering to track this. And it's something that takes discipline, right? Not so much on the spending side, but even just to track. We have apps these days that will do this for us. I believe Revolut and various other things will actually put your money into buckets and tell you where your money's going. Have an idea of where your outgoings are actually going. As you alluded to earlier, Justin, it's funny, for a lot of people, mortgage is their biggest expense. For us, it's groceries. We've got 3 boys. They just eat us out of house and home. So we go to a place like New Zealand where groceries are twice as much as here. Even though everything else is cheaper, we were feeling it when we went to the groceries. So we came back kissing the doors of Lidl because we were just so great to be back in somewhere where we could actually afford groceries. But for us, it's a huge expense. We spend 40 euros a day on groceries, roughly 1,200 euros a month. And that's just us eating, without anything too fancy. So understanding where your money is going from. I'd probably, if it's okay, I'll probably answer the second part of that, which is that's the 1 to 3 year plan is to understand where your money is going from, create a gap between what you spend and what you save. But the second thing is from a long-term point of view, and this is what I completely misunderstood as well, is that compounding isn't linear. Compounding is a thing that curves right up at the end. And I've been, I guess, in a way lucky enough to blog about my own journey through the last 7 or 8 years. And when you look back, you see small, tiny growth year. And then the last 2 or 3 years, it just goes crazy. It's like last year, my portfolio returned 150,000 euros. My income from work was around 90,000 euros. So my portfolio was 1.5 times more than what I actually worked that year. And we're going to see this growth continue, most likely, year on year and get bigger over time. And we don't see that when we're starting out. It's really hard to see compounding and understand what it actually will do for us long term. Once we start getting there and we get to year 5, year 6, we start to see it and we start to really appreciate what we've actually done to get us there.